BodyBags, where horror lies.
Hey, I'm Sam, I'm your thirsty guy for BodyBags, and this week I am doing Under the Bed. Under the Bed. This is the Macabre release, or the XLRator, no, Macabre. If I'm not mistaken anyway. This is the Macabre release. It came out in 2012. It's rated R because it has some horror, violence, and language. It does have a lot of language in it. So let me tell you about the movie. Every child knows about the monster under the bed. Neil Hossman's mistake was trying to fight it. Neil, who's played by Jonny Weston, has returned from a 2-year exile following his tragic attempt to defeat the monster, only to find his father ticking ever closer. Oh, wow, I'm so sorry. I was like, closer. My bad. Let me go back at that. Only to find his father ticking ever closer to a breakdown. A new stepmom who fears him, and his little brother, Paul, played by Gattlin Griffith, who apparently is in Green Lantern, but, no one remembers that movie. Terrorized by the same monster, while Neil and Paul work together to try and fight the nocturnal menace, their parents are taking desperate measures to get the family back to normal. With no support from their parents, the brothers have nothing to rely on but each other and courage beyond belief. Now, except for that little hiccup in there, that's what the movie's about. And in a very short way of putting it, the movie is like the whole. Now, obviously, huge difference. Under the Bed, the whole, different. But I would say very similar, especially the ending. The ending's very similar. I'm not gonna, well, I guess I will. I mean, it's a fine movie. It's on Tubi. It's on my favorite place, right? I guess I'd give it like a 7, or like a 6 out of 10. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just, okay, cool movie, right? Just a movie. I'll talk about the movie a bit now, but what I read to you is basically the movie. The only real thing that's not told is the ending. That being, I would say these two movies are very similar to the idea that the thing or whatever, that's the monster of the movie, is trying to get the older brother who he's either gone for some time or has the biggest fear kind of thing. And the older brother has to go into this place to rescue his younger brother. So in Under the Bed, he has to go under the bed, and that takes him to this other dimension that's very reminiscent to the Upside Down in Stranger Things. Maybe a bit different, but kind of similar. And in the hole, while the older brother has to go in the hole to the other dimension or whatever to find his brother. I would say Under the Bed is the. Well, yeah, right. They came out, I think, in the same year, if not very close. The Hole came out in either 2009 or 2012. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, they came out roughly the same time. Under the Bed is I guess a really short way of putting it, is a rated R version of The Hole. There is a lot of blood and gore, I suppose, near the end of the movie. The Hole, is PG-13. It's not gonna go that far. If The Hole was rated R, it probably would be a much better movie. But it wanted to be PG. Plus, my bad, PG-13. Plus, Joe Dante is directing it, so how can that be rated R? But yeah, I mean, this was a fine movie to watch. I mean, you have a what's his name? A Bill Skarsgård wannabe? A little Sebastian Stan in there a little bit as well, He's just trying to copy them all. I have no clue what he's doing now. But again, ultimately, it's a fine movie to go watch. Not the worst one out there to go pick out, of course. And that being that it's on Tubi, it's one of the better options. I guess my only real gripe against the movie is that the brothers never go and tell their parents about it, because I guess the fear is they won't believe them. The parents won't believe them. But it's like, maybe it would be better. Sorry. Maybe it would be better if you did. Because either your parents are going to think you're crazy, or they're going to believe you and then try to help you out. But it's better to do that than be like, oh, I don't know why this happened to him. I don't know why this thing happened. And then at the very end, then they all know, and, you know, it's a bit too late then. But yeah, I mean, is it worth a watch? Sure. Once, twice, maybe. It's definitely something to have on in the background. But, yeah. I'm Sam. I'm your thirsty guy for BodyBags. I did Under the Bed, because you make sure you gotta check it a couple of times before you go to sleep. I do. I also check the closet, because, you know, there could be a monster in there as well. Love that movie. But, yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Goodbye.